Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all? Hope all of you are doing great. Students, remember we started a new chapter, that is chapter number 4, Robinson Crusoe. So students, in our previous lesson, we learned that a few people started a journey in a good weather. And after 12 days, a windstorm came and two members of the crew sank into the water. So they decided to change their route. But next day, one more windstorm attacked them. The crew can see the land, but they were afraid to go there because of rough sea. Their last hope to survive was a small boat that led them to land. They tried, and then a very huge wave attacked our boat and sank it. He swam for an hour and also fought with that storm. Finally, he can see the land. As soon as he saw the land, a huge wave again attacked him or carried him back to the sea. He tried again and again and thrown away again and again. At last, he succeeded. Students, our today's target starts from here and ends over there. Can you see that? Ends over there. Let's start, students. The night was dark without a star in the sky, and I knew that lying on the sand would be dangerous. I crawled away from the sea as fast as I could and came to some bushes and trees. I didn't know what wild animals there would be in the forest, so I climbed up one of the trees and made myself comfortable between two great branches. There I slept the night as well as I could. Students, before I explained you, can you see that picture? There's a man lying on a sand. You can also see the storm and a boat, a lightning weather. So this story is related to this environment. Clear? Students, underline the synonyms with me. The first synonym is I crawled away. So the synonym of crawled is crept. Let's apply it in our sentence. What is it? I crept away from the sea as fast as I could and came to some bushes and trees. Clear? Let's start the next passage. In the morning, I looked out across the sea and there was a ship. In the morning, when he woke up, he looked out across the sea and there was his ship a quarter of a mile away from the shore. Students, I told you the synonym of shore. What is it? Yes, it's beach. What is it? Beach. I came down the tree and found a stream where I drank some of the cool fresh water. I lay down and slept again. The sun was high in the sky when I woke up. I resolved to go out to the ship. Students, underline the word resolved. Then I will tell you the synonym. So the synonym is disposed. Let's apply it into our sentence. I disposed to go out to the ship and to try and bring back some things which would be useful to me on the island. So students, he's saying that he returned to the ship and brought some things. Let's start our next passage. I plunged into the sea. I plunged into the sea. Underline the word plunged. I will tell you the synonym. Okay, the synonym is dived. What is it? Dived. You can also say jumped What you can say? Jumped. I jumped into the sea, or I dived into the sea and made for the ship. At last, after a hard swim, I managed to reach it. I jumped into the sea and made for the ship. At last, after a hard swim, I managed to reach it and discovered a rope hanging over the side. Students, what did he discover? A rope. What is it? A rope hanging over the side. Very good. Move forward. With great difficulty, I pulled myself up the rope and reached the deck. Reached the deck. Underline the word deck. I will tell you the synonym. Deck means trim. What is it? Trim. Let's apply it. With great difficulty, I pulled myself up the rope and reached the trim. Reached the trim. Very good. The storm had damaged everything. There were broken masts and torn sails and pieces of rope all over the ship. Okay, students, underline the synonym mast. What is it? Masts. And I told you the synonym of mast is bar. What is it? Bar. Apply it. There were broken bars and torn sails and pieces of rope all over the ship. I went down into the cabins, you can also say into the rooms, and found an axe. What did he find? Axe. On deck again, it means on trim again. I cut the mats, you mean bar. I cut the bars and ropes and made myself a small raft. Okay, underline raft for synonym. Exactly. I cut the bars and ropes and made myself a small boat. Students, the synonym of raft is boat. What is it? Boat. I managed to get this boat, or you can say raft, into the sea and tie it into the vessel. Students, I told you what is vessel? A ship. What is vessel? A ship. I found some of the seamen's boxes on board and filled them with stores, bread, rice, and cheese. Students, what did he found? He found some boxes and he filled these boxes with bread, rice, and cheese. Very good. All these I piled onto the raft. Students, I told you raft means boat. What is it? Boat. Let's apply it into the sentence. All these I piled onto the boat, and having found a broken car, I cast off from the vessel. I told you vessel means ship, and started for the shore. Shore means beach. When I reached the sand, I carried the things up onto dry land. Very good, students. Students, don't forget to practice it at home thrice, okay? Okay, students, I hope today's target is clear to you. Don't forget to practice it at home thrice. Stay safe, stay healthy. Allah Hafiz.